Hello everyone, this is R.S. Miller at the endtimenews.org and today is March 7th, 2014. This is a fast-track Ukrainian crisis report. It is being reported by various news agencies that Russia has broken off diplomatic relations with Ukraine. According to sources quoted by a Ukrainian news agency, the permanent representative of the Russian Federation to the United Nations, Vitaly Churkin, announced that Moscow does not recognize the legitimacy of the current Ukrainian power. That is why we decided to break off diplomatic relations with Ukraine, Churkin said. In other signs of escalating tensions between Russia and the West, the Russian Foreign Ministry warned that they intend to respond to the European Union's non-constructive sanctions which they plan to impose on the Russian Federation. The ministry said, Russia will not accept such language of sanctions and threats, but in the event of their implementation in practice, they will not be left without a response, the Russian diplomat said in a note published on the Foreign Ministry's website. Another sign of escalation? Yesterday, reports surfaced about Russia sinking one of its old ships in order to block the Ukrainian Navy's access to the sea in Crimea. A Ukrainian defense official, Lieutenant Colonel Alexei Mazeppa, said Russian sailors pulled an anti-submarine vessel, the Ochakov, out of a naval junkyard and sank it in the straits that connect the Black Sea to Lake Donuzlov. Mazeppa said that the act was intended to prevent Ukrainian Navy ships from leaving a nearby base and going out to sea. Meanwhile, the U.S. Navy guided missile destroyer USS Truxtun crossed the Dardanelles on its way to the Black Sea. The Truxtun is an Arleigh Burke-class destroyer, one of the largest destroyers ever built for the U.S. Navy. Its capabilities include anti-aircraft, anti-submarine, and anti-surface warfare. The Truxtun is part of the George H.W. Bush Aircraft Carrier Strike Group, which recently entered the Mediterranean Sea for multinational exercises. According to reports, these exercises were planned well in advance and have nothing to do with the ongoing crisis in Ukraine. Friends, the Crimean Peninsula has been at the heart of what some have described as the greatest international crisis of the 21st century. The situation is gravely serious and inching closer towards critical mass day by day, or perhaps even hour by hour. It is very possible that a war between Russia, NATO, and the U.S. could break out suddenly and without any further warning other than that which we've already had. Should this be the case, the chances are it will go nuclear. As a matter of fact, there are some who believe that the conflict will go nuclear from the very first day. Are you saved? If you think it's time to give your life to Jesus Christ, then follow the link in the box below and pray the prayer of salvation with a sincere heart, and you will be saved. May God bless you.